Today, we are honored to welcome back to the show Angry Anderson from Rose Tattoo. Angry was with us in 2022.
Wow.
Spent about 2 hours with us on that show. And I'll tell you now that show, we really got into a lot of the historical stuff about Rose Tattoo and Angry Anderson. Some great stories about tours with Aerosmith and ZZ Top and the early days of Rose Tattoo. Today, he's joining us because he's got a new single out. The band has a new single called Hard Road. It's a cover of a Stevie Wright song. Stevie Wright, of course, was the singer for the Easy Beats, probably the most internationally recognized band to come out of Australia, especially at that time. In the 60s, they had a huge hit with Friday on My Mind, and I think everybody listening and watching knows the connection to the Young Brothers of AC/DC.
Albert Productions. I know you've seen it on your record labels. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And all your AC/DC records, it says, well, all of the original releases say Albert Productions all over.
Vanda and Young.
Vanda and Young, yes, sir.
Yeah. So the song is called Hard Road. It's a Stevie Wright cover. Stevie released it on a solo album after he left the Easy Beats. That would have been sometime in the early 70s, I think. Mm-hmm. And Rose Tattoo has covered it and made it their own, and it sounds great. It sounds like a classic Rose Tattoo song.
It does.
And there's reason for that. Angry will tell you he grew up and became friends with Stevie Wright.
He's a fan.
He's a fan.
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan. They became friends. They had mutual admiration and respect for each other. So look for that. The new single called Hard Road. Rose Tattoo is about to embark on an Australian tour. They are coming to America to do a couple dates, I think, at the Whiskey before joining the Monsters of Rock cruise. And so by the time you are hearing or watching this episode, some of that may have passed.
Yeah, maybe. The cruise is next month. So that the Whiskey show and the cruise will have been done, but the Aussie dates, I'm not quite sure.
Right,
Those
the Aussie dates will be in April. So if you're listening in Australia and watching in Australia, those dates will be coming to you. The Whiskey show, our friend Johnny Martin from LA Guns is playing bass with Rose Tattoo, and the Whiskey show is actually on his birthday, so he's super excited about that. And yeah, always a great chat with Angry Anderson. What a cool guy. Very deep.
This guy is, first off, you think about Angry Anderson, singer for Rose Tattoo. Yeah. You think of him as this kind of like mean biker guy or something. And
Hellraiser, yeah,
total bad man, right? He has this whole other side to him that you don't realize or recognize until you really sort of read his lyrics with a different mindset, on top of the fact that he has a giant heart and he's very sweet, actually, on top of the fact that he is almost hyper intelligent. Very well spoken, and not every word is like or fuck or the, he should do spoken word. The guy could do a whole tour on spoken word and he'd probably do all right. Anyway, a lot of respect for him. I mean, there might be some things that the crazy old motherfucker might say that might, be weird to some of us, but you know what? He's not here to fuck snakes, and he's not here to fuck around anyway. So, be prepared to be rocked in every sense of the fucking word when you mess with Angry Anderson, especially today here on the Talk Louder podcast.